to Giggles and Gays, the podcast where we talk about whatever we want to talk about. I'm Alan.
And I'm Larry.
And I'm Jeff.
And we're gay.
Gay.
Hello and welcome. How's everybody doing?
Doing well. It was a beautiful day today. Oh my gosh.
It is officially, when we're recording this, it is officially the first day of spring.
Hooray. Spring and pollen and allergies.
It's a balmy first day of spring, too. It's so crazy. Jeff, did you venture outside today?
Yeah, I go outside every day to get that hit of fresh air to make my lungs fill up.
And then you go back inside.
Yep.
Well, so today, this episode, we are going to be starting we're going to be trying to shake up the podcast a little bit. We've been going since October. Woo, woo,
Ooh.
October, woo, woo. So we're going to be taking a little, changing up a little bit. We're going to try a couple of new things and we're going to go from there. We're super excited. Hopefully everybody will let us know what you think of it, all that kind of good stuff. But one thing that will never change, there will always be 3 gays and there will be a Man Crush Monday. So our Man Crush Monday for the first podcast in spring are the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, aka Sam and Bucky.
Yay.
So I don't know if anyone has seen it yet, but you have probably seen all of the other things that they've been in, like the Winter Soldier and all the Avenger movies. But at any point throughout our conversation today, you could hear spoilers from the first episode. So if you don't want to hear any spoilers from the first episode, watch the first episode of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier and come back and listen to us. So we give you that way out right now. But so what do you guys think about The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the characters? We're not a little bit further in, but those characters, the people that play them, all that kind of good stuff.
Bucky
Honestly,
Do what?
Yes.
Bucky looks better with his hair short than it does.
Oh, you are so right. Oh my gosh. I hate the long hair.
Well, especially because even in characterization, his hair was always long and unkempt when he was still, going between being Bucky and the Winter Soldier. It kind of gave him that mystery and that kind of unkempt, I'm not in control of my life. But then now with it cut, it's oh, it looks so nice on you. And it's hey, you have more control over your life now. So it's a thematic choice.
You just look like an emo kid. Hold on. Let me look you in the eye first.
He was.
Let me get my hair out of my face so that way I can see.
He wasn't an emo kid.
Okay, but if anyone were the emo kid, it would have been Winter Soldier.
He was a jock.
When he was Bucky.
Yeah.
But when he's Winter Soldier, he was
a mind control
my life
killing
is not
machine.
my own. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
he was emo.
Yeah, okay, so all emo kids, sorry that you are mind controlled killing machines.
Yeah. It's all that crazy hip hop rap music they listen to nowadays with their screamo and their BMOs.
Or the
Didn't you used to consider yourself an emo kid growing up, babe?
Honestly, I went through that emo adjacent phase where I loved the style and I liked the music, but generally I've always been a very positive person. So emo adjacent.
Gotcha. But we're talking his stereotypical emo, with the long hair and he's being controlled, mind controlled. And he whoever does his eyeshadow and his eyeliner, good on them.
Smoky eyeshadow.
Well, and seeing Sam's hometown and stuff like that, I loved it so much. He's such a he disappeared, but they have a boat and he wants to keep the family heritage and all that kind of stuff. I thought it was really sweet. But so that this week, friends, they are our Man Crush Monday. That is Sam and Bucky from Disney's Disney Plus, The Falcon and Winter Soldier. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna move right along into our new what do we call it? A format? We'll call it a format for our episode.
Moving right along.
So it's gonna start with me. So today, am I right, guys?
Can we do a Muppets episode? Now I want to do a Muppets episode.
Yes.
Are
you watching it on Disney Plus?
No, but when you said moving right along, I sang the Muppet song in my head, and then Larry said it out loud. So now this is an episode about the Muppets.
It's our bedtime show. Like whenever we go to bed, that's what we like wind down to when we go to bed now. We just started season 2.
It's crazy how much things have changed since the first episode, like the first season.
Oh, that should be our theme. It's called the Giggles and Gays. Well, I mean, let's quickly take a sidetrack dive. What is your favorite Muppet character? Jeff.
Sam
Eagle.
Sam Eagle.
I would have to say probably. I've got 3. Sorry, guys. Kermit, because it's Kermit. Rolf, because he always gets the really good songs. And Gonzo.
I like Beaker.
I like Beaker and Honeydew.
Oh my gosh,
Honeydew. Yes. And the Swedish Chef. Those are two of the 3 ones I like. They're kind of like together, I like those. I also like Fozzie Bear, because he's funny and people just don't people don't realize it. I love how none of us mentioned Piggy because she's crazy.
She's crazy.
So not to get off sidetrack again, but so when going on with our format, we're going to be doing it a little bit different. So for me today, we are going to be doing the social media minute. So we're going to be talking about social media stuff and different trending hashtags that we see on Twitter. Instagram there's not really a trending topic unless we go on a particular picture on Instagram, and then we can go from there. But we're going to pull some stuff from Twitter. One of those things is we're actually going to talk about the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. We're going to see what Twitter says and what people are saying about the Winter Soldier from Twitter. So it's hashtag Falcon and the Winter, or Falcon and Winter Soldier, and it's also hashtag the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. But first, let's go ahead, and the 3 of us, why don't we go ahead and talk about that first episode, the one of 6. First thing I can say about the episode is I'm super glad it's not 30 minutes, and
yes,
I don't get invested and then go, dang, it's over.
Agreed. I'm really glad, because I liked the shorter episodes because it was meant to mimic the TV shows of the time, where it was like, this is how the rhythm goes, this is how long the episodes were, and it was kind of that foray into, wait a minute, hold on, what's going on? Whereas this one, where you kind of know what you're getting into, I'm glad that they give you enough time to, especially because they weren't together in this first episode, it gave you time to see what they're doing now in a post-Avengers world.
Exactly. No, I completely agree. So, Jeff, what did you think of the first episode?
I thought it was good. It was a lot of backstory stuff, but yeah, you kind of have to set up everything right now, and that's important too. And I think it's just interesting seeing a post-blip world, and seeing.
I hate that they call it blip, by the way.
And seeing all the struggles that people are going through.
Yeah, I said the same thing to Larry. I was like, it is a lot. Like, it was a lot of backstory, but I understood why they had to go through so much backstory.
I'm sad my boy Zemo wasn't in it, though.
Who's
Wait,
Zemo?
so tell me a little bit about Zemo.
He's in charge of Hydra now.
Really?
Well, he is in the comics. I don't know if they're bringing Hydra back in the show, but Zemo was a bad guy in Civil War. He was that dude.
Oh, the
random
German
dude. Yeah, the German guy.
the German scientist.
Who everybody forgets about.
Yeah, and he turns into the computer and he's like,
No.
ha.
Nope, that's Zoloff.
Oh, that's close. It was a Z.
Zemo's the guy who had the book, who was trying to reactivate Bucky and control Bucky.
Oh yeah, because he was like, I want to get rid of all of the super soldier thingies, and oh, by the way, he killed your parents.
Yes, that guy.
So, spoiler: he's going to be in 5 episodes.
Yes.
Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. He's in this. He's in the trailer. You don't see him.
I've seen the trailer one time. I was very good about avoiding any kind of over-hyper spoilers.
Well, you don't see him in the trailer. You see him carrying his mask.
Ew.
So if you don't know what his mask looks like, you wouldn't know it's him.
I do not know what his mask looked like.
It's purple.
Okay.
Ooh, purple mask.
Wait, he's the guy that was walking away and he was holding his mask as he was walking away, right?
Yes, in the trailer.
Okay, yes. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Cool. Let's see. Part of the guy who plays the in the beginning when the Falcon is like flying around and the guy who is driving the car and everything and he's like telling him stuff, he's a cutie. He's super handsome. Sorry, he was. I was like, oh, you got your face kicked in.
Not something relevant to the show, just that he's a cutie.
Hey, you know what? I was going to say.
It's called Giggles and Gays. I mean, hello.
Hello. It's a Lance. Hello.
What is Twitter saying about it?
Okay, what? I actually found something. Oh, you go first.
No, go ahead.
Okay, because I was going to say I found something where it shows the fake Captain America at the end, and then the next picture is of Cap saying that's not America's ass.
Well, speaking of that, so because Jeff was mentioning earlier, well, when we were all talking, he's U.S. agent John Walker, but he's actually played by a guy named Wyatt Russell, who is Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell's son.
Good for him.
So does that make him Star-Lord's brother? What? Or is he Santa Claus's son?
Yes, he's Nick Jr.
But
anyways, so going on to Twitter has, there's a couple of like different pictures and everything, so I won't talk about the pictures. But I will be
reblogging some of them onto our Twitter account.
So
did you say our Tinder account?
No, our Twitter account.
Oh, I heard Tinder account.
We have a Tinder account?
It's not a dating. Yeah, we're reaching all the media platforms.
I was real worried. Swipe right on us, please.
Yes. Oh, geez. So
we'll make you laugh.
It says spoiler, and it says, "How old are you?" 106 laughs. Bucky. Anyway, so let's see. I'm trying to find some good stuff. Okay, so it says me at the end of the episode, and it has the girls from Friends, and like, hey, that's not for you, bitch. Talking about the thing. And then he's like, then someone's has it's a picture of the ugly Captain America is what I'm calling him. And then the guy from the bad guy from WandaVision, and it says different characters, same son of a bitch vibes. And then there's one, we could all use a friend like Rhodey. That's kind of true. Everyone can have a friend like Rhodey.
I forgot.
When it showed that scene, and he was just, you saw Sam just like being so emotional. It was like, oh, because he and Steve really connected.
Let's see. Yeah, I just saw that picture where it's me at the end of episode 1. That's not America's ass. But apparently, from going on everything, it's very, everyone has very positive reactions for it. So it's just, there's a lot as far as going online and finding different things. It's a lot of positive stuff, believe it or not. People are saying, spoilers, Sarah Wilson is not talked about enough. So people want her to
see. I really like her more. And Sam's dynamic. She seems like a real neat gal.
A real neat gal.
A real neat gal.
But no, everyone is very like positive. It's really nice, just to see that on like Twitter when it comes to the what people think about stuff. They're also comparing the ugly Captain America to what's the old guy's name in Up?
Carl.
Yeah, Carl
Fredrickson.
With the helmet on. Yeah, with the helmet on.
Yeah.
And then so if y'all don't get this whack ass CVS version of Captain America out of my face. Oh, that's funny. Good. That was a good one. But yeah, no, so that's one thing that is trending on social media about that. So if you guys notice anything trending that you want us to talk about, just hit us up on our Twitter and we will talk about anything that you find that is trending, maybe in your area. Maybe you have different trends than what we do on our individual Twitters. So I know mine probably is different than most people. Mine's a lot of Drag Race and that kind of stuff, which, speaking of Drag Race, there is a new Drag Race winner in the UK. So I'll probably talk about that later. I'll probably do like a Drag Race thing later. But yeah, so that is all I have for Social Media Minute. I guess that means we're going to go ahead and move on
to a new segment that we're calling, that I'm calling. I came up with it. I thought it was pretty good. Dumb Debates and Query Queens, where we discuss different things and topics. We maybe get into some debates, but nothing too serious. These are all just kind of lighthearted, silly questions. For example, I did a little bit of digging on the internet, found some fun questions because I thought of a few, and then I was like, wait a minute, the internet has great questions. So I've got 5 of them. If we should be able to have ourselves a pretty fun conversation with these. First question: would Lightning McQueen of the Cars universe buy car insurance or life insurance?
Oh,
it would be life insurance in his world.
Yeah, wouldn't that be the same thing? Wouldn't car insurance and life insurance be the same thing?
Yeah,
possibly. But now,
Alan,
what if they had both?
We're wrong.
Oh
but
no!
What if they had both?
He asks us the question, but we're wrong.
But we're wrong.
But what would stop it from being just car insurance?
Because there's no people in the Cars world.
Because he is the car.
He is a living, sentient being, so it's life insurance.
But would they call medical insurance car insurance? Would that be
also
the difference?
What if you were like, when your little car self is created and you are created to be like, let's say, a pickup truck, and you're like, you know what? I really want to be an ambulance. Could you do that?
Would you be a Trans Am?
Okay, that was good. That was good.
Anyways.
So next one.
Okay.
Well, couldn't you get yourself? Oh, we're done. Oh, okay. I guess this one.
Yeah,
I was getting. Into
I got
it.
what I wanted out of it.
I was getting into it, but okay.
Okay, go for it.
So does that make it to where everyone in Cars Land is adopted?
I mean, because you can't
do they ever
biologically have car children? The muffler and the.
Did they ever explain that?
Well, no, but do you remember that one thing where it was like the car and it had many other little cars behind it? Like, how do
Yeah.
cars grow?
Is it like robots?
Do they bang?
Do you remember that movie?
Oh, but they both have tailpipes.
Do they take different parts out of themselves to build the baby ones?
But what parts do you take out?
Well, because in the robots movie, they made a big old joke about it, but it was literally that you would order parts for your robot child, and you would assemble the baby, and then as the like mental processor grew up, you would get new parts for the robot. As they grew older, you'd get bigger parts for the robot until they were like adult sized.
But are baby cars just recycled old pieces of cars?
Can only specific cars be babies? Like, is a smart car a baby car, or are they just a small car?
But then are you just born as like an ambulance?
Or a Mini Cooper?
Or a truck?
These are the questions we want answered, Pixar.
We're asking you. You asked us the question.
Yeah, this was your question. I feel like it added more questions than it did.
We're directing this question
and
to you,
sometimes
Larry.
that happens.
You have
new
answers?
parts. You would have to manufacture new parts. They couldn't be borrowed parts.
Or do you just go to the factory and go, I want this, this, and this?
But are the factory machines also alive?
Well,
I mean, so far in the Cars world, only the vehicles, like planes and boats and things. So the factory would technically not be. It'd be run by cars.
Yeah, because it's well, what about like planes and trains
and automobiles?
What about all of those? Like,
they're alive. They had a spin-off series called Planes.
But then why wouldn't Planes, Fire, and Rescue? But then why wouldn't the machines at the factory be alive though?
Because they just aren't. This is the Cars universe, not the mechanics universe.
It's the Cars and Planes universe.
I think Planes is a subset of Cars.
The Cars verse.
It's a Cars world, and the planes are just living in it.
Or maybe the planes are like the rejected cars.
Or maybe the cars are the rejected planes.
Oh.
Turf war.
Okay, what's the next question?
All right,
Yeah,
so the
can we
next
get off of this
question is the one. The next question is the one that kind of sparked the idea for this segment. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
No.
Why?
Because a sandwich is two separate pieces of bread with things in the middle of it. A hot dog is a split piece of bread with meat in it.
You just described a sandwich.
No, I didn't.
No.
No, I did not. You didn't listen to what I said. I said two different pieces of bread put together. A hot dog is one.
So if we're going on that logic, what if you put a hot dog in between two pieces of bread?
Then it's a
Is
hot
it
dog sandwich.
considered a sandwich?
It's a hot dog sandwich.
But would you call it a hot dog sandwich?
Yes, I personally would call it a hot dog sandwich.
Well, I mean, I personally wouldn't eat it between two pieces of bread. But
Well, yeah. That's when you run out of the hot dog buns and you need an emergency.
But then again, why would you waste two pieces of bread when you can just pull it on one?
Right, you could roll it up, and then it's a hot dog again.
Or is it a roll-up?
So what then is the difference between a taco and a hot dog?
There's a lot of difference.
Yes, there's different styles of bread.
So I'm just gonna
Tortilla.
call the
Technically,
A tortilla is not a bread.
It's not even a bread.
so tacos are just Mexican hot dogs or Spanish hot dogs, depending on where you get them from.
I think you really want hot dogs to be sandwiches, and that's why you're trying to.
Hot dogs are sandwiches. It's meat between bread.
They're not.
With condiments.
They're not.
But okay, so I'm going to venture onto that side of the road for a second. So a hot dog or a sandwich is 2 pieces of bread with meat in the middle.
We'll say various things in the middle because you could put
various things in the middle. Okay, so that's a sandwich. That is the definition of a sandwich. Let's just go with that. Okay, so that's the definition of a sandwich. And then I'm looking up sandwich. So
then you have my friend Mr. Hot Dog.
A hot dog is 1 piece of bread with a hole in the middle of it. For a hot dog to go in. So if anything, a hot dog's a hoagie.
Ooh.
But
so would that make a hoagie not a sandwich?
No, because I still consider it.
A hoagie is a sandwich.
Okay, but it's got the same bread thing.
Yeah, but thinking about it, my logic and Jeff's logic is a little flawed because at Subway, they take 1 piece of bread and they cut it open.
To make 2.
No, to make 1.
What are you talking about?
Because I was a Subway sandwich artist for 3 years, and we don't cut all the way around the bread.
No, because the sandwich would fall apart.
Exactly. We cut from lengthwise, from one side to around the front side. We don't cut all the way through. Even at Publix, they don't cut all the way through. So therefore, the logic is flawed. And I no longer want to answer this question at all.
Can I throw in another little thing? This isn't like, my opinion or anything. But apparently Merriam-Webster came down definitively on the side of, yes, a hot dog is a sandwich because the definition of sandwich is 2 or more slices of bread or split roll having a filling in between.
I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna go with no. It's a hot dog.
Well, I'm never gonna call it a sandwich.
So it's a hot dog.
That's fair. But
why can't a hot dog just be a hot dog and a sandwich just be a sandwich?
They are.
No, and that's fair.
I'm gonna go rewrite the dictionary.
Go talk to Merriam-Webster. Dig her out of her grave.
I will.
Next question.
Right. Okay, so do you think aliens have already found Earth and may or may not be already living among us?
Yes, may I introduce you to my friend Jeff.
Wow, that is either racist or just uncalled for.
Are we talking? I was talking about aliens from outer space, and Jeff, you're one of my favorite friends because you are out of this world.
Oh,
I'm still gonna take it as a racist insult.
Oh, that was sweet. Racist? How is it racist? I called you a higher being.
Because if I'm an alien, that's a different race. Racist.
Oh my gosh, you're an alien from a different planet, not country.
That is a different country.
I'm done. I'm done with you. We are done. I personally think that at some point in time, there's aliens been on the planet. That's just what I'm saying.
I think if we have been, if aliens have found us, they have certainly not tried to interact with us.
If aliens found us, they probably watched a video of us and they were like, "What the fuck's wrong with these people?" and just left.
They just had to watch the Kardashians and they're like, "Fuck, I'm leaving."
They watched the body.
I'm gonna come back in a few thousand years. Check it out again.
The WAP music video got blasted into space.
Or they just watch the video, two girls, one cup, and they're like, yeah, I think it's time to go.
So we're all in agreement that they definitely know of us, but they're not here.
They're not a fan.
They're probably planning the best way to just eliminate us.
Just put a cup in a room. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, so this is going to be another fun, unfun one.
Oh,
is water wet? Because by definition, something being wet is it being covered in water. So can water itself be wet?
It's moist.
But why would it be moist and not wet?
As the owner of the moist badge, I'm pretty sure I know what I'm talking about, guys.
Yep, you are the moistest around.
I am.
Okay. So
that one was quickly, let's move on.
All right. So the definition of moist, though, is slightly or moderately wet.
Yeah.
So we're saying that on some level, water is wet.
Yeah, on some level.
But can water be itself covered in water? I guess.
One water molecule is covered by other water molecules.
But then they become the same body of water.
Right. But therefore, if you're looking at one water molecule to another one, it's wet because it's covered by another one. So by definition of that, it is moist.
You just want to use that word.
I mean, we do need to market a moist badge. And it'll just come in a bag of water.
With a label saying slightly moist.
Like, whoops, here you go. Maybe wet.
All right. So last question. Who would win in a fight? 1 500-pound duck or 500 1-pound ducks?
500 1-pound ducks.
Why?
Because they could overwhelm the big one.
Wait, repeat it again.
Who would win? A singular 500-pound duck or 500 1-pound ducks?
One 500-pound duck.
Why would the 1 500-pound duck win?
Because it'll have ginormous duck feet and just go wow, 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 wow.
That's
wow,
not
wow,
true.
All over everybody.
It could just be really fat.
Well, that's. I'm sorry, but that's my logic, and that's what I'm going with.
Well,
I did kind of picture like
you're entitled to your wrong answer, and I'm entitled to my right answer. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Imagine if you will, it's not like a thick duck. It's a dense duck. Like it's a duck the size of the other ducks, but it was like hatched on a different planet. So its molecular density is 500 times that of one of the other ducks. They could have a hard time taking that down.
A ginormous duck. That's all. That's what I'm sticking with. It's a ginormous duck.
My 500 will overwhelm the 500-pound duck.
Well, I'm just going to let you deal with your 500 ducks, and I will just deal with one.
I'll have a duck army.
Oh, jeez. I can just imagine.
Every time
ducks!
Every time I come over, you just know I'm coming because you hear the ground vibrating. You're like, oh God, Jeff brought his ducks. We ring the doorbell, you just hear quack. Jeff, leave the ducks outside.
We'll just let you leave them at your house.
No, they can swim in the little lake you have in the backyard.
No. They'll go on your boat.
They probably would just cover it.
They would. I just look back Oh, it's windy. How can you tell? The ducks are moving.
Yeah, but we have.
Jeff's here.
Oh no! What would we call you? If that was your evil villain like power is to bring ducks with you? What would you be called? The Duck
Lord.
Master,
Duck Lord,
Quack Master,
Duck Lord,
Quack Lord,
Sir Duck Lord,
Mallard of
Sword Duckington.
Ooh, Sir Duckington.
Yeah, Duckington.
Yeah, I liked it when you said it, but now I don't like it. Come up with something different. Duckington.
Well,
Ducknado.
Ducknado.
That's our signature move. They just start spinning.
Oh my gosh, I'm done. I can't because I'm just picturing you like you don't even say anything. You just move your finger in like a circling motion, and then the ducks just like they start swimming in the water and they're like, okay, here goes, and all of a sudden the tornado comes out of the water and it's just like a whole bunch of ducks, and they do it all in one voice. Wah, wah, and just destroy things with feathers and poop.
Yeah, I'd be a great Duck Lord.
You wouldn't be a Time Lord. You would be a Duck Lord. I'm done.
Darth Duck Lord.
Darth Duck Lord. Darth Duck Lord the Third. I don't know why the third. I just like it.
It has a ring to it. What happened to the first?
It does.
I killed him
with ducks.
Mm-hmm. I took their ducks. That's why I get more. That's why I get more ducks.
Oh my gosh, this is quacking ridiculous. So
you guys
Jeff,
are quacking me up.
It's Sir Duckington.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was Darth Duckington.
Darth Duck Lord.
Okay, so Darth Duck. Oh, Jesus, this is going to get annoying real quick. Darth Duck.
You could also call me Double D.
How about we not?
That was a good one.
What up, Double D? Excuse me.
Hey, here comes Double D. You see your ducks quacking?
I mean, let's just say this has, any ground in reality. I can just picture me coming up to you and be like, what up, Double D? And your mom is sitting right next to you. You're like, do you need to tell me something? Oh, jeez.
I would hide the ducks from her. She'd get mad if I had 500 ducks.
Well, I mean, she'd be mad if you had 500 pops in your closet.
No, more so 500 ducks.
But she doesn't know that. She doesn't know that.
How expensive do you think it would be to feed 500 ducks?
Well, if they were meat eaters, you could just put them in the lake and they could just get the fish.
Whoa, now I'm having killer ducks. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to kill eventually.
How do you know we're not doing it for the greater good? Like a Robin Hood of ducks.
Oh my gosh. I just don't believe it. Not possible.
It'd be for the greater good.
I don't think so.
Sir Duckington. Savior of the people. Hero of the people.
And then when you're feeling like you want to go destroy something, you're going to call yourself Darth Duckington.
Mm-hmm.
Your alter ego.
I'd be my own hero and my own villain at the same time. It's like a Jekyll and Hyde type thing.
Oh god!
And the ducks turn colors when I'm good, like they're yellow when I'm good, but black when I'm bad.
I feel like this is a perfect D&D character. Is that possible? Could this be a D&D character? That would be funny.
I mean, essentially, it would just
you could have the duck companions.
I was going to say, essentially, you just need to be a druid with the ability to speak to animals and have animal companions, and just have a really high ability to convince animals to do what you want. Just spend side quest after side quest. Are there ducks in this pond? No. Can I roll to see if there are ducks in this pond? Fine. I rolled a natural 20. Yes, there's a duck. I'm adding him to my army.
I would just summon ducks. I'd learn how to summon things just to summon ducks to the area.
A sorcerer, not even a druid, just a sorcerer. Conjure duck.
Mm-hmm. And then I cast mind control.
I love it.
That's all you would do every single play.
Mm-hmm.
And you wouldn't even have to worry if anyone listened to you.
No, I wouldn't. And then when someone decided to do something stupid, 500 ducks could just eat him.
I'm turning into Darth Duckington. I'm going to eat you.
I cast duck barrage.
Oh,
I cast
my goodness.
duck ball. It's like fireball, except when it hits, it explodes in ducks.
Just a bunch of ducks start. Bunch of ducks rolling.
Oh my goodness. Of all things to talk about, Darth Duckington.
Okay, don't mess with Darth Duckington. Larry, did you ask all your little questions?
Yes,
He'll
this
duck-
is officially the end of Dumb Debates in Query Queens.
He'll duck and kill you.
We've created a new character for the podcast, Darth Duckington. So,
So Jeff, who are you feeling today? I'm feeling like Darth Duckington. Okay. All right.
well, guys, it's time for
The end of the podcast is here. Oh, I'm just kidding.
that's what I was trying to make it sound like. So you'd be like, wait, what?
It did sound like it. I was like, is he just not going to do his thing? Like, is he not going to do it? What's happening?
Our last lovely thing we're going to do today are some fun would you rathers, but they're going to be provided by Reddit. So who knows?
Reddit?
Who knows what we're going to find into? Why did you just share with me? Oh, it's so cute!
That's why
Are you guys okay?
I sent it to you too. It's so cute.
You put this on the Instagram?
I'm gonna share it to the Instagram like ASAP.
Oh my god, they're so cute!
Okay, you have to share that.
It just happened to I don't know what it was, but it was
That's
as I
going to
was
be
going-
their hats. Those are going to be their hats.
Okay, it's guys, for everyone listening
it's a
and
loop.
driving or somewhere where you can't pull up videos, it's literally just music over someone with little yellow ducklings putting flower hats on them.
How did you
They're just the ducks are just like, this is fine.
That's
I
what they
can't.
have. That's their helmet. I'm going to build flower helmets for them.
I want to put it up so bad because it's so funny,
Larry, can you draw
but I have to
Can you
wait.
draw me a picture of Darth Duckington with my ducks, please?
I think that could be achieved.
It can be for the house. It'll go on the wall.
I just think it's hilariously funny that as I was just scrolling through waiting for the Reddit thing, all of a sudden ducks
It heard us
ducks
talking.
pop up on my thing. That's so funny.
It heard you
Don't say
talking
that.
about
It does.
Mhm.
Sometimes it does. It's real weird.
All right, you ready?
Yes, let's go
Yes.
for it.
Would you rather's ready?
Would you rather gain all knowledge from books by merely touching them, or gain any physical skills by merely watching a video of them?
Ooh. But if I
that's real good. What if I
go ahead.
I was going to say, what if I watched a video of someone gaining knowledge from books by touching them?
I mean,
But if you think about it, you could gain the knowledge from the books and just go out and do the skill because you now know everything about it.
This is true.
Just knowing about it doesn't mean you can do it.
Yeah, but
I
if
know
you
the
know
best way
about
to
it
try.
enough, if you read about it enough, you might be able to do it.
I guess.
And that's from Reddit? I thought Reddit was ridiculous.
Oh, don't worry. I probably have some ridiculous ones saved somewhere. I'd probably do the book one. Yeah, the book ones.
I was going to say the Ravenclaw in me really, really, the knowledge hoarder would love to just know things.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Probably, I get what you were saying about, if you read about something, you'd probably get the physical skills. you'd probably be able to read it, like gain the knowledge of how to do it, but you'd still have to train it a little bit. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like because you'd
Yeah.
have to get your physical self, like.
Yeah. But we'd be real good at the gym, tell you that much.
Just watch a video of someone working out and be like, yeah, you got this.
You have a six pack all of a sudden.
What?
Would you rather never be able to wear socks or never be able to wear underwear?
Socks.
I'm going to go with underwear. I'm always wearing socks.
I'm never wearing socks unless I have to. Or
Yeah,
unless
I
they're
don't
really
like wearing
cute.
socks.
And if you don't have any underwear on, easy access.
For the
Just
belt.
take underwear off.
That's effort.
Is it though?
Would you rather?
You still have to wear pants.
Would you rather
Chafing.
have regeneration or healing powers? There's more description if you want me to read the description.
More description.
Regeneration allows you to perfectly heal only yourself of every wound, disease, missing limb, etc., which basically makes you immortal. Healing allows you to heal yourself and others of almost all wounds, but you can't regenerate your own or someone else's limbs, head, etc.
Healing.
Regeneration.
Yeah, I'd go with regeneration. Fuck you guys.
Well, yeah, true story. Yeah.
Because think about it. If you have regeneration, you can live long enough to figure out how to heal everything.
Yeah, and then you could take, getting all the books and you could turn it into
Oh, there you
useful
go.
stuff.
Now you're becoming a god.
I like it. Yep, that's it.
Would you rather get $1,000 or have everyone treat you like you just donated $100,000 to charity?
Have $1,000.
I'm sorry, repeat that.
Would you rather get $1,000
Okay.
or have everyone treat you like you just donated $100,000 to charity?
I don't care about what people treat me. I want money. Just saying.
Mostly because everyone would be
Well,
asking me, like, man, you donated that to charity. That's so great. Can I have some? Where'd that money come from? Are you rich? We should be friends. And then I'd be like, guys, I'm not actually rich. You just think I am. And then
All right.
they'd be so disappointed.
Let's see how much you want money. Would you rather have $10 million for nothing or lose your non-dominant hand and receive $10 billion?
10 million. I'm keeping my left hand.
I mean, I can learn to use my left.
No, you lose your non-dominant.
Oh,
you
non-dominant.
lose-
Okay.
Yeah, you lose your
Still.
non-dominant. So, like, I would lose my left hand, but get $10 billion.
With $1 billion, I can make another hand.
I like that's how we circumvent anything. Is just I could do this with that other skill.
Yeah, I'll just make a bionic hand, and then you can never cut it off.
Would you
Just saying.
shotgun 10 beers in a row or finish a whole Costco pizza in less than an hour?
What was the first one?
Shotgun 10 beers in a row or finish a whole Costco pizza in less than an hour. I'm assuming Costco pizzas are really big.
Yeah,
but
they're
I could
pretty
do it.
large.
I was
gonna say the beer I would just end up throwing up. So the pizza.
Yeah, I do pizza too. I don't like shotgunning beer.
Okay, Alan, I'm going to do this one, but
Oh God.
note that this one was posted 351 days ago.
Okay.
Would you rather save Adobe Flash or save the President of the United States from dying?
Wait, 300. Oh, I'd rather save Adobe Flash. 100%. I would save Adobe Flash. And I hate Adobe Flash. I think it's ridiculous. but I have to install something to make something work. When it should have just came with it in general. But that's my answer, and I said what I said.
I did that one for you. You're welcome. Would you rather fight a tiger or a bear?
Wait, Larry didn't answer that last question.
Well, I'm assuming Larry would pick Flash.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the time it was posted, yeah.
That's why I said it when it was posted.
Okay.
Rather fight a tiger
So
or a bear.
fight a tiger or a bear. Do we get to pick what kind of bear?
No.
Well, then what kind of bear is it?
It just says you fight a tiger or a bear. That's all it says.
So I have to go into this fight not knowing what type of a bear it could be.
Yeah. Aren't there different
Or a
types
tiger,
of tigers?
and there are fewer types of tigers.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
I would rather fight a bear. Yeah.
Crap, because they're both really.
Tigers are fast.
Yeah, but bears are pretty tough.
I
And
mean,
they're
if
also
you're gonna
fast.
fight
They
them,
can
you're
run
gonna
the same
die
speed
either way.
Down, or like uphill, downhill, or like horizontal. They can keep
I
the
feel-
same speed because they're
I think
just
you got a better
ridiculous.
chance fighting a bear, though, because you could probably get on its back.
Yeah, but you could get on a tiger's back too.
That's going to be so much harder, though.
You know what? It's a losing fight.
I mean, I think either way we're going to die, so I don't know.
Right. Tiger.
All right. You guys ready?
Only because I'll get a stick with fire and tie it to his tail. There we
Oh
go.
my goodness.
Are you guys ready for the last one?
Yes, let's do it.
Would you rather poop in the only toilet at a party, knowing that you're going to clog it, or you can't make me laugh in the middle of it, or poop in the bushes in the backyard? Can't make me laugh during it.
Poop in the bushes in the backyard.
Or clog the toilet.
So it's either me pooping in the bushes or everyone else pooping in the bushes.
You know, I'm going to go with clogging it because at least I can leave.
Yeah, but then they know it's you. You got to stay there and make sure, like, be like, oh.
How do they know that it's me?
You don't have to stay there. You can be like, guys, I was trying
That
to use
wasn't
the
part of the
toilet, and then
question.
someone else did it.
It didn't say I had to stay there. You said.
Larry?
I'm going to say poop outside.
Oh, now you're pooping outside?
Yeah, might as well.
I'm going to poop outside. Get a little fresh air.
I'll poop outside too.
The top
Because
answer.
you never know
embarrassing.
if that water is going to bowl over, you know?
There's a top answer.
Oh, God.
You got to do periodic flushes while you're pooping. The courtesy
Oh,
flush. You got to courtesy flush while you go.
Yeah, but it's gonna come out anyway. That's what it said. It said it is going to overflow or clog up anyway. So that doesn't help the subject.
Well, we've survived.
This has been another episode of Giggles and Games where we talk about poop.
And Jeff's duck army.
Well, you know, we did get out of there with Jeff's duck army.
So
That's
guys,
the most important thing.
So, guys, thank you so much for joining us this week on Giggling and Gayin'. If you guys have any cool segment ideas that you want us to do, let us know. We have a ton more in the back burner. Or if you guys have topic ideas, we're still going to do full episodes about topic. We just figured we'd jazz it up every now and then.
Yeah, put a little zazz.
You know?
Give it some zazz.
A little pizzazz. But if you guys want to send in those suggestions to us, you can email us at gigglesandgays@gmail.com, or you can tweet them at
Giggles and Gays on Twitter.
slide into those DMs like that cute duck video did on Instagram.
Oh, that's
So
at
cute.
Giggles and Gays. It was so cute. I can't. I just need to find like little ceramic ducks, and I just need to put them in the front yard with little hats on them.
Little flower hats.
Rubber duckies, and then they could go in the bathtub.
And you guys can also Facebook us at Giggles and Gays. And listen
Yeah,
to this
if you have
podcast
any
wherever you can find
suggestions,
it.
put it on there. Oh, I'm sorry. I
That was-
interrupted you.
That was real aggressive. Put them on
You're
Just
just
want
so
them to
excited.
put questions.
Put them on the Facebook.
We'll start putting polls and stuff on the Facebook page and the Instagram stuff just to get more stuff from you guys. So that way we can not be Giggles and Gates, the podcast where we talk about whatever we want to talk about, but whatever you want to talk about.
We got a lot of cool stuff coming up, guys. A lot of cool new ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hopefully you enjoyed this this fun episode of us trying a few things out, and you let us know what you think. You can be honest with us. It's okay. Just don't put it in the comments of like when you rate us. Don't tell us there. Tell us personally, and we'll change it so that way you give us a great rating.
Oh, boy. We're not desperate, guys.
No, we're not. We do this for fun, not for money.
There's money involved.
Well, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Giggles and Gays. I'm Alan.
I'm Larry.
And I'm Jeff. And you guys keep calm and giggle on.
And we're gay.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Bye.